All right, after last night's rain, some of our neighbors are waking up to clean again. It wasn't too bad, but after two storms earlier this week of flood-prone areas, they have really taken a beating. One of those areas is Old Town Alexandria. That's where we find our Jess Arnold this morning. Jess, it's certainly a difficult week for people out there in Old Town. How's it looking out there this morning?
Yeah, well, when you drive through the main area, you don't see too much evidence of damage, but as we get closer to the water here, we're going to show you more in just a moment. The water is actually steadily rising as we approach high tide. We have seen businesses keep some of their sandbags out here. You can see these are just gathered over here. We saw them, as we're closer to the waterfront here, that they've still left them up again as we continue to get closer to high tide, which is at about 9:30 this morning. I want to show you that we're here on Prince Street, and crews just in the last 15-20 minutes came and blocked it off because, as I mentioned, this water is rising. We're going to come over this way and give you a look. As we approach high tide again in just about 2 hours, we've seen this water really push us up. We had our car parked over there by that scooter that you see, and we had to move it because of how quickly this water is coming up here. Again, crews have blocked off Prince Street because of it. One of the crew members just in the last 30 seconds came over and told me that it's the same story about a block away down on King Street. We can actually see some crews working over there. If you can zoom in just a little bit that way to clean up some of the debris from some of these storms. We see, twigs, leaves, trying to get as much cleaned up as they can. But again, we're going to keep an eye on these rising water levels as we approach high tide again, which is supposed to come around 9:30. So with this water moving as quickly as it is, we could see much more of Prince Street that'll need to be blocked off, that might be covered in water in the next 2 hours. So we'll continue to give you a live look throughout the show so we can keep an eye on all this. But it's not quite as bad as we saw earlier in the week, Marcella.
There's nothing new for the residents down there, but certainly doesn't make it easier every time this happens. Just thank you.